Hey guys, this video is just a quick update for all of you that follow my Twitter and got that message I left or read that tweet that I left about my water breaking yesterday. So I'm like super tired and ready for bed, but I wanted to do this quick video for you guys just to clear things up. Yesterday morning I woke up and I felt like, I don't know, almost like I peed on myself. How embarrassing, but too much information, I know. But anyways, that's just how it goes when you're pregnant, and it's like really unusual. I mean, I have to pee like every 2 seconds, but like it just was different. And then I kind of got over it and went shopping with my sister. We went shoe shopping, and then while we were out shoe shopping, like that same feeling happened again. So I was like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do? So I text messaged Chris, and he told me that maybe I should call the doctors, and I called the doctors, so they wanted me to come right in. And they did a couple of different tests, and I tested positive for amniotic fluid leaking, which is not a good thing because the baby needs that. That's what he's like floating around in. So if there's not enough, they're going to need to take him out. So one doctor or a nurse did the test first, came out positive, then another doctor did it, and it came out negative, and then they called for an ultrasound. So then I had to go to the hospital. At the hospital, they did the same test that the first two doctors did again, so the third time, and then they called for an ultrasound, which they measured the amount of fluid that I had inside, and that will determine whether or not I was going to have the baby. So we were hanging out in the hospital, Chris and I, and after they did the ultrasound, the nurse came back, and she's just like, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what? She's like, your water broke. And I'm like, oh my god, no way. So I was in shock, kind of wanted to throw up on her because I couldn't believe it, and I was just overwhelmed. I wanted to cry. But you know when like you get shocking news, you want to cry and you want to scream and you want to you just don't know what to do. So that's kind of like how I felt. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm not ready. I don't have anything packed. You know that bag you're supposed to have ready, so when your water does break, you have things prepared, so when you go to the hospital, you don't have to go home or worry about telling people to bring you stuff. You already have it ready. I didn't have that ready. I didn't have the car seat with us. It was still at his parents' house where we had the baby shower and all this stuff, so it was just, a big mess. And they told us that we needed to go to a different hospital, which was Queen of the Valley in West Covina, and if the baby was born too early, they're the ones that could care for the baby because they have all the equipment. So before we went to that hospital, we ran home, grabbed a couple of things, and things that we needed, clothes. I needed makeup and slippers and a robe and magazines and stuff like that. So I just wanted to grab some stuff, especially because the nurse said you guys are going to be there for about 2 weeks at the most, so be prepared. I'm like, oh my goodness, 2 weeks in the hospital just hanging out. I was just not looking forward to it. And we get to the hospital, we get to Queen of the Valley, and they want to do the tests that I already went through 3 times before, and they wanted to do the same ultrasound that I just finished doing. So it's like, what the heck is going on? Why do I have to do this test for the 4th time? Why do I have to do the same ultrasound for the 2nd time? Like, I don't get it. So it's just really frustrating. We spent over 6 hours total with all the tests and the ultrasounds and all that good stuff. So I mean, Chris and I were so exhausted, starving, and it was just was just a really bad experience. Needless to say, they let us go and they put me on bed rest for the next couple of days. Tomorrow we have an appointment with a doctor, so we'll see what happens. I still feel like I have like a small leak, and I don't know, maybe they'll admit me tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Just depends on how much fluid's going on. They're probably going to have to do the tests and ultrasounds again tomorrow, so. But yeah, Jude's not here yet. A lot of people were sending me really nice messages, and I get them straight to my phone, so I mean, it made me feel a lot better. I mean, how frustrated I was and how upset I was when I was there in the hospital, to read all of your nice messages on Twitter and on YouTube and on MySpace, because I get them all here. So thank you so much for all those emails and all your support, and I will keep you guys updated. I mean, I don't have my computer on me, so I'm not going to be able to upload videos as much if they do keep me. But definitely on Twitter, you guys can follow me there. It's so easy to update over the phone. So thank you so much, and good night. Bye.